Hi guys, it's Kelsey. Welcome to my channel, The Lioness Within. Today I'm going to show you my makeup look for my costume this year. I'm going as a Slytherin student from Hogwarts, and I'm just so excited to show you. If you would like to know how I got this look, then go ahead and keep watching. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to get this makeup off and I'm going to get a little bit more comfortable, so just hold on 1 second and I will do that right now. Okay, so I already washed and moisturized my face. Now that I used my magic to get my makeup off. You guys have no idea how excited I am to make this video. Okay, so I'm going to start off with some primer, which I'm going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. Which looks like this. And so I'm going to go in with that. Just going to rub it on my fingers. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this Ulta Beauty HD Soft Focus Foundation. It's in the shade Light Cool. And it looks like this. And this foundation kind of like it oxidizes a little bit. But I still like it. I'm just blending that in with my e.l.f. foundation brush. My clean e.l.f. foundation brush. And I'm just blending that in. So, what are you guys for Halloween? I want to know in the comments what your Halloween costume is. And if you want to show me, you can tag me like on Instagram or like send it to me on Instagram and show me what you are for Halloween and like what your costume is and stuff. Do you guys like buy your costumes or do you make it? I normally make mine because my mom would always make our costumes when we were little. And so that kind of just, I've never really like bought a costume. So I either make it or I get things that I already have and I make the costume that way. But yeah, I want to know what you guys are for Halloween. Are you guys like going to a party or are you guys just like trick-or-treating? If you guys are trick-or-treating, that's really awesome. I feel like trick-or-treat as long as you want to. I I don't really understand the people that think that once you hit like a certain age you have to stop trick-or-treating. I never understood that. But you do you. So now I'm going in with with NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer. I'm going in with CW11, which is lavender, which looks like this. When you're as pale as I am, if you can get like a good lavender color, it will look light. So I'm just gonna put that on. And this kind of like dries quickly, so you want to work quick with it. I also have this concealer in like a normal shade that's like not lavender. And I like it too. It looks good. It builds up nice. But yeah, only if you are pale enough for it, which kind of sucks, but sometimes I just think it looks better. Because sometimes I just can't find a concealer that's like light enough for me. And this does a pretty good job of brightening everything, and I really like it. It gives off like kind of like a grayish look, which could be really good for Halloween. But yeah, I really like this concealer. And you just, pat it down normal. You can set it the same way you set other concealers. Sometimes when you want that like really bright look, this is really good for it. It's hard for me to get like a lot lighter under my eyes because I'm just gonna kind of like take it down the center of my face because this foundation does oxidize. So I just kind of want it to brighten areas. So now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in 05 Fair. I'm gonna go in and bake with this. But it's hard for me to find concealer that's like bright enough for me because I'm normally the lightest shade in foundation, and so that would mean I'm the lightest shade in concealer, but sometimes it doesn't brighten the way I would like it to, and it kind of sucks. Okay, and so I am wearing my glasses with this look because it's like, a student. So what I do is while I'm baking, I take the powder and I put it on the sides of my nose where my nose like touches the glasses, and then I go up here in between my eyebrows. And then that kind of helps with creasing on my nose, where the little nose support thing is. So, now when I put my glasses on, they don't slide around and crease and all of that. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit more. And I'm just gonna bring this up to my forehead. There we go. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe it off my tie, which I tied myself. Looks pretty good, I would say. For my first time, like, it's the first time I tied a tie, so it looks nice. So now I'm gonna go in with eyeshadows, and I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Zodiac palette. Which looks like this. And I absolutely love BH Cosmetics. Their products are so beautiful. And so I do that, like, if I use this palette if I want to do like a colorful look, which I'm doing today because Slytherin. And I'm so excited because I'm using the Storybook Cosmetics like wizarding brushes that look like wands, and like, look how cool that is. Like, all of their wands are here and it's so cool. So BH Cosmetics is one of my favorite companies, mainly because all of their eyeshadows that I have ever tried are amazing. Like, they're so good. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with, okay, I think, I'm not positive, and don't freak out when I say this, but I believe this is Ron's wand, but it's just like a fluffy blending brush. So I'm gonna go in to, you know what, they don't have a, wow, it just got really dark. They don't have like a beigey shade, so I'm gonna go with this setting powder. I'm gonna put that all over my lids to set my eyelids with. So I'm just gonna do that real quick. Ooh, these brushes are so soft. Like, it's crazy how soft these are. I love these brushes so much. I saw them and I was like, I really want these. And then my brother, for Christmas, he bought me them, and he was so excited about them that he couldn't wait until Christmas, so he let me open them early. And I was so excited because my best friend Taylor, she bought me the Wizarding palette, and I was so excited about that. And so now like I have like a matching palette, which is really awesome. So I'm gonna go into my crease with the matte Aquarius shade, which is this one right here. And I'm gonna put that into my crease with the same brush that I was using. So I'm just gonna go in. And I've never had problems with BH Cosmetics eyeshadows. They're so blendable and they're so pretty. I have another one of their palettes. I have like it's like a Renaissance theme kind of. I have that one too, and it's a palette that I use for like every day. What I want to do is I want to go in with the darker shade. So, or I'm going to darken up my outer corner. So I'm going to take the matte shade with Libra, which is like this like ashy gray color right here. And I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to go in with that. And then I'm just going to place it right here. And a little bit into the crease, which I do this a lot with fall looks. There's just something about like a deeper outer corner, outer V look that just screams fall to me. And I love doing them. I'm just gonna do that. Okay. And so I believe this is Voldemort's wand before he got the Elder Wand. And it's like a flatter brush. And if I'm like completely butchering these wands, I don't know a whole lot about the wands, but I'm hoping I got this right. It's either Voldemort's or it kind of looks like Lucius Malfoy's a little bit. I don't know. But anyways, so I'm gonna go in with the Shimmer Sagittarius shade, which is this one, and it just kind of like screams Slytherin. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to put that in the center. So and I'm trying to stay below the crease with this. So we still have that transition shade right there. And I'm just kind of blending it in with that Libra shade that we put on the outer. And if you want, like, I'm sorry, but the sun is like the sun keeps going behind clouds and it keeps like darkening my room. But anyways, if you would want this to be more of like a crazy like bam shade, you would just put a little bit of setting spray on your brush and then pack it on, and it would, you know, make it pop more. But I'm more worried about like color than I am about the shimmer of it. But when I saw this shade, I immediately was like, that's a Slytherin shade. It's so pretty. And when it comes to like the edges, you want to like try your best to like soften them to where they don't look like really harsh. Okay, so I'm gonna try and wipe the other side of it off, like the side that I didn't put the green on. And I want to go in with Gemini, which I'll show you in a little bit. It's like a silvery kind of shade, which is right here. And I'm going in to that with the other side of the brush, and I'm going to put that shade next to the green right here in that inner corner. And then I'm gonna try and like blend the two to where it's not like a harsh line in between them, because eyeshadows need to be blended and there shouldn't be any harsh lines. It just needs to all like go together. And again, if you would want to brighten it up or like make the shimmer pop in it, then you would definitely spray it with setting spray. And just go in like this. And you blend. You always blend. I can't stress that enough. Like, you have to blend. And if you would want more of like a white shade for this, then you would definitely go in with this like center shade. I think it's a highlighter. I've never used it as a highlighter. I always use it as an eyeshadow. And that's always done good for me. But, yeah, I believe it's a highlighter. So we just go in. And then if you want that, like, outer shade more popping, then you just go over like that. Okay, and then excuse me. I'm sorry, I'm like sick. I was definitely like way worse last week, but so I'm going back in with that first Aquarius shade that we put in the crease, and I'm just going to put it in the crease again and make it a little bit higher, and we're just going to get all of those shades kind of blended. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, there it is. Okay, so this brush is from e.l.f. and it's like a super like fluffy blending brush, and so it looks like that. Basically what I use this for is I blend all of the shades together with it. It has nothing on it. I just blend and make sure everything is blended together. Okay, so now taking a break from eyes, I'm going to put all of them right here. And then I'm going to take my big fluffy brush, which is just like this, and I'm going to wipe away my bake and set the rest of my face. And if you can see, the concealer has brightened up my under eyes and a little bit down my face, because this foundation has oxidized a little bit, if you can tell. It's a little bit darker than when I started with it, which sorry. So I'm just taking that setting powder and putting it in the lid. I'm swirling this around with my brush because I don't want it all in one spot. And then I'm just setting my face with it. Like I was saying, I don't want too much up on my forehead because this foundation is darker. So I'm just placing it on this side too, and then blending. And now I'm taking my e.l.f. tapered brush. This is the Lancome Blush Subtle. I'm gonna butcher this, but it's Blush Tresor? Tresor? I don't know. But it's like this pinky, like shimmery blush. It sort of reminds me a little bit of NARS Orgasm. This came in like a little bundle deal that my friend was selling for Lancome. My friend Taylor. So I don't think this is like for... It says on the back that it's not for individual sale. So I will do my best to find it, or one like it, and like it down below. It has a scent. It has like a perfumey scent. Looks interesting. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my fluffy brush with that setting powder on it, and I'm just going to kind of tone it down a little bit. Okay. Now I'm going to take my NYX professional makeup brush, which looks like this. It's number 16. I use it for highlighter, and I'm going in with the Physicians Formula Natural Nude Highlighting Brick, and I just go in with these shades right here, which are like the lightest ones, and I use those as highlighter, which this is one of my favorite highlighters. You can build it up if you want, but if you want like a subtle glow, then this is definitely a good highlighter. If you want like a bolder highlight, like how I normally like it, you can build it up, and it really it's really pretty. I'm gonna hit the brow bones, a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the cupid's bow, some on the chin, and a little bit up on the forehead. Okay, and now going back in with those eyeshadows, I'm going in with Harry's wand. It just looks like this. And it's like a little pencil brush. And so, a small H. I'm going to take that first Aquarius shade, which is this one right here, and I'm going to blend that on the lower lash line. And then I'm going in with that Libra shade right here, that matte one, and going in the outer. Gotta get the other hand. I write with my left hand, but I do everything else with my right, so I'm kind of like ambidextrous. And then I'm gonna take Hermione's wand, which is like this little angled brush. It just looks like that. And with nothing on it, I'm going to blend down here. Okay, and then with Voldemort's wand on the side that I used the Gemini shade, I'm gonna go back in with Gemini that shimmery Gemini shade, and I'm going to blend that shade down here. And now I'm going to take my Milani Stay Put Brow Sculpting Mechanical Pencil. I'm going to do my eyebrows and I will be right back. So I did my eyebrows and now I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild Pro Focus Rose primer water. And I'm just going to set my face with that. Now I'm gonna go in with this LA Girl Glide Gel Liner in Very Black, and I'm gonna line my waterline with that. Okay. And for mascara, I'm going in with the Lancome Monsieur Big, or Big Monsieur or something. I've heard it said both ways, but I'm not sure. So I'm just gonna go in with the top and bottom lashes. Okay, so my camera shut off. So what I did was I went in with mascara and then I lined my lips, and then I went in with my Mellow Cosmetics lipstick in the shade Posh. And so this is the finished look. And then I just add my glasses and tighten my tie a little bit. There we go. Okay, so this will look a lot better once I have like an actual robe, because I'm gonna be that person. But this is the finished look and I hope you like it. I hope that you were able to follow along if you wanted to. I'm so excited that you can see my Slytherin look. I'm so excited to see what you guys are for Halloween, and I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, go ahead and give me a like. If you would like to be updated on my videos and when I post, then hit that bell notification and it will send you notifications every time I post. And if you would like to join the Pride and subscribe, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It will help me out a lot, and I thank you so much for watching. Bye!